So, having seen the second tier open quads event, the Prince of Wales, we now go to the schoolboys quads event, the Fawley Challenge Cup. York City Rowing Club on the left of your picture, and I think they raced Hampton School yesterday and beat them in the opening round. And Windsor Boys School, a selected crew, one of the favourites for this competition, and they're on the right of your picture. State School does a fantastic job, really one of the flag bearers from State School rowing in the world of British rowing, and you can see why.
Yeah, we have a quote from the crew from earlier on in the week that said, "Can't assume anything at the start of Henley, and as such you have to keep your head on." You can see they've not made any assumptions out of the start just then. They've gone out to do their A-game start. It's got them about a length lead, and they've talked about not being able to assume the speed of any crew and racing each race as it comes. That kind of attitude has stood them in good stead. How much of their race are we going to see? Are we going to see their full 100% effort down the course all the way? We're going to be able to knock it on the head.
You know what the coaches say, blast out for a minute, probably go as far as the barrier, which is 2 minutes. Let's take a little rating because they're going pretty strong through there. So it looks to me to be around 32. I've actually got 33 strokes per minute. So they've kind of, they've got one stop in, haven't they? What are they doing? About sort of 90%, do you reckon?
Yeah, I think this is the crew who in their heads are going 100%, but then they're 2 lengths up, so perhaps it is 90%, as you say.
I think schoolboys just don't quite have that experience to just let it off like 26, like we've seen some of the senior men's crews. I mean, York City are still sort of in there with a shout. They will think trying to keep their opponents honest. Josh Barwick, Alfie Hancock, Aidan Wilson, and Luca Machado. But this Windsor crew, coached by Mark Wilkinson, the new man Sam Bodkin in the bow seat, 18 years of age, he's on the right of your picture. Isaac Workman sat in the 2 seat of last year's winning quads. Big players caught in the final, I seem to recall. Bryn Ellery in the 3 seat, he actually stroked that crew, he's 18 as well. And the bow man of that quad was Tom Sherwell, he sat in the stroke seat now, so Mark Wilkinson has shuffled his pack and looked to get a faster crew. They certainly haven't had it their own way this season because Maidenhead have been going very quickly, and they will be a big threat to Windsor Boys looking to retain this event.
And so can they do it? If it's going to come down to Maidenhead and Windsor, local rivals, we can look back to Marlow Regatta, and Maidenhead won that time by a second and a half, but Windsor and that race had raced another final 30 minutes beforehand. So psychologically, I'd say it's pretty even pickings there between those 2 crews for this event.
Yeah, I know. I can never understand coaches bunging their kids into loads of different races and then losing another race against their major rivals. But Windsor Boys are on a different side of the draw to Maidenhead. Standing in their way are great crews from Westminster School. We'll see them later on this afternoon. Tideway Scullers, Sydney Rowing Club from Australia, Gloucester Rowing Club. But Maidenhead await in the other half of the draw. So it's early days in this competition, and the race is settling into a familiar pattern, Anna. And really now the lads from Windsor can relax. We're seeing them below 30. I guess they're around about 27 or something strokes a minute, which is kind of what they would go over, 26 strokes. And I guess that's what they would be doing on a sort of UT2 paddle, fairly relaxed. UT1 and a half maybe.
UT1 just kind of a bit of aerobic training, but nothing too much. And to see a young crew drop the rate down like this, it does show that you've got experience in this boat, even though they are only 18. They've generally raced at Henley before. Of course, I've won here before, and so they know the game of being able to pace yourself, and that your big races will be coming in the later rounds.
So York City Rowing Club had a great race against Hampton yesterday. It was a close race. They did so well to battle against them. York City Rowing Club, one of the clubs, a former crewmate of mine, Alan Whitwell, former British international sculler and lightweight world champion, I think, in 1986. Great heritage up there in York City, but against, it's nice to say, the might of state school rowing from Britain at Windsor Boys School. Beautiful sculling technique, just as we saw from the Henley Rowing Club women's quad that took the women's version of this event early in the afternoon. The boys from Windsor Boys School crossed the line. Very comfortable victory in that heat of the Fawley Challenge Cup. Crossing the line now. The boys from York City Rowing Club.